Hello, everyone. My name is Christine Ellis, and I'm your council member for the city of Chandler. I am here today because we're going to have a great discussion about what's going on in Chandler in the area of higher education. It is important that you understand that it is my passion. Higher education, that's what really drives our commerce. It drives our city to the level that we are right now. And I have a friend in the studio with me. And as you usually know, I don't introduce my guests. And so today I'm going to allow Dean Goes to introduce himself to you. Go ahead, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much. I'm honored to be here with
Yes.
Councilwoman Ellis to talk about what we do, what we're planning to do here in Chandler as it relates to our programs. My name is Paulo Goes. I am the Dean of the Eller College of Management, and we have wonderful plans for the city of Chandler.
My goodness. I mean, whenever you talk about plans for Chandler, I'm all excited about it. See me, I'm on the edge of my seat because I'm thinking that this is going to be great conversation. This is going to be something that's going to empower someone to move forward, whatever they wanted to do in their lives. If they were waiting for this moment to do it or make a decision, this will be the time.
Absolutely. That's why I'm here. I really want to energize the population here.
Did I hear an amen? No. So it is great. It is great.
Yeah.
When we talk about work, you know, the future of work,
Yeah.
I received my magazine and it says bold on there.
Oh, yeah.
The future of work, uncertain, question mark.
That's right.
Meaning that for Eller and also for U of A, that's not a question at all. The fact of the matter is that you're preparing people to put them into the workplace and put them out truly in a place where they can succeed. Will that be a fair statement to say?
You're absolutely correct. I mean, the future of work, everybody knows things are changing fast, right?
Yes,
there is a digital revolution out there.
Absolutely.
That is transforming everything. The COVID pandemic, we experienced that everybody went digital suddenly because we had to be online and have to rely on a lot of digital resources. So that accelerated the process.
Yeah.
So what we are doing, the future of work, the future of business is coming at us very fast.
Yep.
And we have to design the future of business education.
Absolutely.
So what we have done for this program in Chandler, that's exactly what it is.
Wow.
It's a very well-designed program to address the needs of the future of business workforce.
I love it. I love it. And if you never heard of this program, it's an MBA program that in partnership with Chandler and U of A that we have here in Chandler to empower our workforce mainly to the place that they need to go. We launched this program last summer.
That's
so
right.
Can you give me a quick overview of what the program covers as far as
Yes.
from beginning to the end?
Absolutely. It's an MBA program, but it is an MBA that we redesign. It's not your traditional bread and butter MBA that people think about.
I love it.
It's an MBA that relies on two things, flexibility and value.
Yes.
The flexibility comes from the fact that many of the courses and the activities are done online, so that was perfect for the COVID environment. But we add a in-person component. Perfect. Because we believe that that's the right combination. Students go to a graduate program like an MBA, not only because they want to know more about accounting and finance and technology, but because they want to interact, they want to engage, they want to do more than just the skills. And that time back to what you mentioned, the future of work, I believe that it's not only about the technology and the skills that you get, but it's about that breadth. It's about developing what I like to call the human capabilities.
Yes, I love that. You're speaking my language. So.
Yeah, so the human capabilities of teamwork, problem solving, communication skills, empathy, resiliency. Wow. So we only acquire that if you're working on experiential projects, real world projects on a team environment.
I love it.
The students work through the program online, but every other week we bring them to the classroom right here in Chandler. And for 3 hours, they are there with the faculty working on real projects. And we have designed the program in a way that these modules are very relevant for what they do in the work.
In the real world.
Yeah.
It comes to mind when you're describing the program that iron sharpen irons, right?
Yeah.
So you bring people together, professionals, and from what I understood, maybe you were not aware, and I thought in the green room I was telling you earlier, my son went to Eller.
Yeah.
And so the first program that they started as a hybrid, as you described right now, but it was a bachelor program.
That's right.
And Sean was in that bachelor program.
Oh, nice.
And
yeah.
so what really, it was exactly the same thing. And it was 8 weeks. Every 8 weeks you have a class, but it was professionals.
Yeah.
What I loved about what you just described is the fact that your teachers also in the program, they are professionals, right?
They are. The teachers are in the program. They come and they interact with the students and they help them out. And through those every other week interactions, we expand the knowledge that they acquire by bringing together the experiential piece. But also we provide career support, coaching.
Yes.
It's the whole thing. We believe that business education is about the skills, the human capabilities, the career and professional development, and the engagement, the peer-to-peer interaction, the networking that are going to be there for the rest of their lives.
And the total sum of that is success.
It's success.
Great success. I love it. I love it. So why Chandler? I mean, when someone is thinking about this great program, it's amazing. You describe it. It's really fulfilling. People will truly take it and run with it. But why do we put it here in Chandler? Why did you wanted the partnership with us?
I mean, we at the University of Arizona, we are top business school. We have to be where top business is happening.
Oh, thank you. So you're singing my song right now.
In the state of Arizona, I mean, we are down there in Tucson, 1 million people there. Greater Phoenix has 5 million people.
Yes.
And I look at Chandler as the innovation engine of this region.
That's right.
That's where the business are happening. That's where you have Intel investing $20 billion.
Hey, we just got that.
Yeah,
just got that. It's going to be great.
That's where you have all these companies, forward-looking companies, relocating here, expanding. The industry that we have here, technology, software development, financial services, defense. It's the right combination for us. The population of Chandler, almost 50% of the people already have bachelor's degrees, so they're ready to go to a graduate program.
Level. Wow,
to the next level.
This is a great number when you think about 50% of your population. And in Chandler, we said we live here, we play here, and we work here, right?
Yeah, and the other thing is things are happening here.
Yes.
The location, 20 minutes away, you can go to other places in the East Valley. You can go now to the new 202 loop to the West Valley. So people can come here and participate in the program. Plus, the population is right here.
Very centrally located for us to be. Yeah. So you've been with us for about a year now, right?
That's right.
And how's it going? Have we been really good to you? That's what I like to know.
It's going well. We started the program, the conceptualization, everything in the spring semester of last year. And then the pandemic hit. So we're thinking, should we launch the program? Should we wait?
Yeah.
But we like to move fast, right?
That's right, baby. Right?
Let's launch
the iron when it's hot.
Let's launch it. So we're able to put together a class of 20 plus students. We wanted to launch this. And the city has been instrumental in helping us with the space and resources. So the students are having fun. They love to come every other week. Initially, because of the pandemic, we're doing everything remotely. But then at one point in time, we started to bring them in person. It's a small class. We could do the social distance and everything. So they love it. The faculty, they love to come and interact. And now we are in the process. This is April, right? So we're building the next class that's going to start in August.
When is in August? Okay, so you need to give somebody I know a call.
Yeah, I'll do it right away, right?
Right away. You need to give somebody I know a call. Yeah. And so the program, you said because of COVID, there was a little bit of a hybrid. You had to change things around. Yeah. But that's what forward thinkers do, right? We're always thinking ahead of time. Yeah. We don't just wait to see things. We don't just react at the moment. We're always thinking how we're going to take action in the future of certain things. So I appreciate that. How is it affecting now the educational part of it? You mentioned, getting people back in classes and things like that. It's great. but is the student really thriving in this moment with all the
Well,
issues?
I mean, all of us at the university, faculty, students, staff, we had to adapt, right? To talk
Yeah.
about adapting.
Yeah.
That's the key, right? We learned a lot. What works, what doesn't work. If you're doing it remotely or not. We have to go the extra mile to provide support.
Yeah.
And for this program, because it's about 20 plus students, it's almost like individual kind of help, right? So we can keep track of what's happening, and the communication is there all the time. So I think it's going very well. What we did is we had another MBA program downtown Phoenix at the Phoenix Biomedical campus.
Yeah.
And we decided to shut that down and move our efforts to Chandler.
Well, I'm hoping that after this conversation, you will not have room to content.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to
there'll be so many people coming to it, because this is truly a great program. I'm hearing it, all the information right now, and it's very important. Another question regarding the pandemic, with people having lost so many jobs and things, how is it that you think this program is going to help people to re-enter back into the workforce? Because I know you mentioned Intel, right?
Yeah.
Here we are, 21 billion being invested. We're going to have a 1,500 really solid jobs for people, and then another 15,000 auxiliary jobs and things. How is it that this program is going to help people?
Well, we designed the program, and we're offering a program that is for the future, right? That's going to equip the students with the skills and capabilities that they need to become leaders.
Absolutely. That's what we need.
An MBA program, it's focused on developing leaders, right?
Yes.
People who understand the different disciplines of business,
yeah,
but also have the big vision.
Yes.
They're able to connect the dots, right? So, and the way we designed the program, I think is very conducive to creating that profile.
Yes.
So
that's really amazing. I love the fact that this program is not only for someone who's just finished a bachelor, right? Who just straight out of high school went and get a bachelor and now wants to go into a master's program. But this also encompasses a lot of people who have been already in the workforce.
Absolutely. I think that,
and they are doing all the things that,
I think that's the sweet spot, because a lot of people are already working, they have their bachelors, but things are changing, new technologies are coming, new ways of doing business. So it's a great program for them to come and re-equip themselves with the tools and capabilities. You mentioned lifelong learning just before we started the conversation.
About earlier. Yes, that's what we talked about.
That's going to be the norm, right? People, that idea of having one job and being, say, an accountant in a big company for the rest of your life, that is changing.
It's really changing.
Because the work is changing, and people have to come back, and we have to invest in people.
And I love the fact that we go at the point of the mindset, right? We start changing people's mindset from the conception of what it is in order for you to be successful in school and all those kinds of things, and put them in an environment where the learning is either hands-on, however you would like to see the learning, it's available to you.
That's right.
Lifelong learners, we thrive on that. We want them.
And I just wanted to add that this is just the beginning of our plans for Chandler. Because this program, I think, addresses all these needs, but we want to be a big resource for the community, because as a top university, top business school, we can offer our services.
Well, I would love to see that, and I would love to see more come in, right? Because my background is in medical, so maybe we need to talk offset about something in the medical field.
We can do a combination of business and the medical field.
In the medical field, because we find that there's a lot of bit of a lacking, because when doctors, nurses, they go to school just to impact people in those areas. But if they want to run their own business, because I run my own business as a nurse, but I had to acquire.
So you had to learn the marketing, the accounting, the finance, everything.
Not really hard way, the hard way.
The school hard knocks. Right?
Hard knocks. So that's how I had to do it. So along the way, having a place like that where you can acquire those skills to combine with the skills that you went to school for can only make you go, higher.
Absolutely. Yeah, we want to offer flexibility, so we offer the business content.
Yes.
And then we can add the specialized content, say in healthcare or retail of technology.
We'll definitely do that. Where can people go to learn more about the program, admission criteria, and then the
Well,
requisites?
we
and
have a
things
good
like that?
website called Eller MBA, altogether, ELLER, MBA.com.
I really looked into education as
Yeah.
a way. You are from a different country, just like I am, and we see education as a pathway to get people out of poverty. Definitely, the quality of life of
Yeah.
people change when they
Oh,
are educated.
absolutely.
And I always said it's higher education and beyond,
Yeah.
because there's always a beyond that's going to take
Always
you
and
to
beyond, and that's what universities are for. That they
Yes.
provide the entire spectrum of education and create the social impact.
Yes, the social impact. I'm so excited. So thank you so much
Well,
for spending time with me. You're gonna have to come again. Let's make this a series.
Sure.
Let's keep doing that.
I'll
Anytime
come
you're in
back and
town.
I'll give you updates, and we can bring some students.
Absolutely. Oh, I would
yeah,
love to
yeah.
have them here and tell me their testimonials about how great
Yeah.
what is it, where they were before, what the
That's
program
right.
has done for them, and where do
Yeah.
they think that they want to go with the program.
Let's do that.
And then if we end up adding a PhD on there,
Yeah.
we'll have to keep making some phone calls.
All right.
Yes, thank you so much, Dean Douglas, for being here with me. You just sat here for a few minutes and you heard what is happening here in Chandler concerning higher education and how we are trying to put people out in the workforce for the future, not just for yesterday and not for today, but we are thinking about the future and where we want to be in the city of Chandler. I appreciate you listening today. Please join us continually as we put out this information to help you get to where you want to go, which is always in the highest place. Thank you so much for watching.